Hello everybody, two new movie and TV show collection ads to show here. But a lot of these coming in recently, and there's still more to come. As I said, using a lot of those funds from selling off a lot of the old parts of the video game collection that I know I'm never going to touch again. Talked a lot about the reasons behind that, what's going on with the market right now in previous videos, but using a lot of that to get those last couple retro games I actually do really want for the collection, and finishing up a lot of these TV and movie collections that I've been slowly piecing together, the exact ones that I want over the years. So that's why there's so many of these coming in lately. There's going to be a lot of these videos, a lot of fun, a lot going on. One more from the Disney Movie Club. This program, again, I think is very frustrating because it's not, it would be okay if it was a lot of obscure stuff that's not going to have a wide audience, and that would kind of make sense. But it's a lot of real classic movies that, outside of that, aren't getting good Blu-ray, if any Blu-ray copies at all, from Disney. One that I have recently, the Parent Trap, the original Parent Trap, Haley Mills. Love that movie. And now we have Rick Moranis in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Great movie. Never really liked any of the sequels too much, or okay, but this is just such a brilliant movie. I love this. I watched this the other night on DVD with Amanda. Again, hadn't seen it in years, but I love this movie and wanted to have this for the collection. And again, it's a very popular mainstream kind of classic Disney movie. And a big reason why I don't like it is it makes it a little bit harder to get some of these, and some of them have gone up more in price. So there's some things like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and The Black Hole, and whatever. But even the ones that haven't gone up in price, this usually doesn't go for a whole lot. When the Disney movies get normal distribution in retail stores, you can very easily find a DVD Blu-ray combo, or a Blu-ray and 3D Blu-ray combo, or a 3-pack, or a 4K with regular Blu-ray, some sort of package deal that makes it much more worth your money and your shelf space to get that release. But when it's through the movie club, it's always just a standalone Blu-ray release. So I really don't like that program, but there are only a handful that I want from it, thankfully, so just about done with that. And the other one is another release line that is frustrating, but they can't help it. Great show, Mr. Science Theater 3000. Really enjoyed that show. And definitely, I actually prefer when you get the later seasons. That's more my thing overall. I really like Mike Nelson. I like Pearl. I like the sort of ongoing story arc thing they did. I just really enjoyed that. But the frustrating thing with these is because the entire show is based off of other movies. Each episode is watching a movie. There are so many issues with rights over time, changing hands or lapsing or whatever is going on, to where a lot of the sets, it's sometimes they'll go out of print because one of the movies on the set they no longer have the rights to distribute, or something goes on. It happens all the time where there's so many. Some get re-released, some don't. But there's so many volumes from this show that are incredibly expensive to get just because of those issues. And it's also a show that, for me, there are a lot of episodes that it's not a show that I rewatch a lot of them. There are a few favorites that I really enjoy, but for the most part, a lot of it was I really enjoyed it, what was on. I wouldn't really go back and rewatch a lot. But there were a handful that I really liked. There's maybe like 9 or 10 over the course of the series that are episodes I just don't get tired of, or I just really enjoy them. I actually like the cheesy movie itself behind the scenes, and then of course the episodes, and just I really enjoy that combination. I can rewatch those. But again, with the way these releases are, it's hard to get a lot of those in one collection. So there were two that I was eyeing. The one with my favorite episode of the show ever, The Final Sacrifice, is just crazy expensive, way outside the price range I'd be willing to pay for a set for this type of show. So that one I wasn't going to get. But this volume thankfully had 3 that I really liked out of those top 10. So this has more in one volume than any other volume that would be in that top 10. So I grabbed volume 4. It's still an inexpensive volume, very, very easy to get, so I was very, very happy to grab that, and watched one of these last night already. So very happy to at least have this in my collection, a little bit of a taste of the series. Not a series I would have a big collection of, but as Space Mutiny, Overdrawn at the Memory Bank, and Girl in Gold Boots. So those are 3 in my top 10, and Hamlet, which is a decent episode, it's fine, but those first 3 here, there are a lot of other collections that might have one of my top 10, and it's not worth, for some of those out-of-print ones for me, to spend like $80 to $100 plus for really one episode that I really like of this show. That's just not reasonable. So thankfully this was still, a collection that had a lot of my favorites together and was affordable, and I enjoy the packaging. I enjoy that each movie is on its own disc at least, so that's really cool. So very, very happy to be able to relive some of my favorite episodes of that show. That's it for this video, and make sure to keep checking back. As I said, between now and E3, which is coming about a week from the time that I'm filming this episode, like a little over a week, there's going to be a bunch more of these kind of things, and really cool, and some finished collections. So stay tuned if you enjoy this kind of stuff and thrift store videos, because there's going to be a lot of that coming your way.